we're gonna talk about war fights today. Let's talk about defense teams. As you know, maybe you know Mr. Green. Mr. Green is a guy playing on one alliance we face more than once. And yeah, they have many solid defenses, they have solid offenses. And yeah, what do you think about this defense? All right, you see we killed it. Yes, I was putting the slideshow together as fast as possible, so I'm not sure if I have only wins. Maybe there are some decent wins too. Yeah, let me know what you are thinking about this defense team. Looks scary. All right. Primary counter for this, any idea? Shadowland, that's right. All right, next. You know this, you all know this team. Heroes for Hire, very solid. You counter it with X-Force, you counter it. X-Force? No, Weapon X, I'm sorry, not with X-Force. Weapon X, you counter it with Infinity Watch, you counter it with. Maybe you will do with the new Dark Hunters, yeah. Yeah, pretty solid team. He got tealed, those two, and yeah, I don't know why he's taking that for DD5, but all right. Yeah, X-Force will get raped. All right, next defense team from Lord Sir Knight is a variant of the new Avengers. This one makes it a little bit more decent in my personal opinion than the one with Echo, or you use Echo instead of America Chavez. But if you lose America Chavez on that team and use it in, let's say, New Warriors, Dormammu, stuff like that, you will have some pretty solid mid-game teams. Yeah, they're okay. But when you put this guy here, you will also lose the Web Warriors on defense or offense. Yeah, but solid defense. All right, this one is also from Lord Sir Knight. Very decent defense team. That's no fun at all, especially in certain rooms. It makes no fun. The best option to remove this team will be a team with what you counter mercs. Have a look on my war defense, you will find the right counter for this. Alright, Symbiotes. Symbiotes still very often in defense, in a Diamond War, so why shouldn't they be on Platinum or Gold Wars? Yeah, this is a very solid team that draws, for example, X Factor or X Force. Yeah, you are able to punch up with X Force around 200 or 300k, but not when the enemy has defense up. So engineering, it's engineering in English, I guess, is around a corner. Adam Stoll show us this on defense in one of our last wars. Yeah, I think now we have Dormammu, so you might use Black Bolt on another team. So I think this team is great on defense, especially then when you are pretty sure that the enemy has no Dormammu. So if you play Platinum 2 or Platinum 1, this makes sense, and lower levels too. Doc Ock is a monster on healing. But yeah, as you know, maybe this one is also countered by Shadowland. Shadowland is the answer on almost everything. It's like the best offense teams, in my opinion, are Weapon X, Infinity Watch, Shadowland, and Secret Avengers Castro. Did I miss something? Yeah, the reworked Uncanny X-Men with magic is pretty solid too. Yeah, Crazy put this one on defense. At this level, it doesn't matter if he has Fury in his team. Yes, you will say, no problem, because I'm gonna hit this team with my X-Men. Why Black Bolt on team Inhumans great in attack on war? Why Black Bolt on team Inhumans Sims? Yes. Someone would say Symbiotes are a safe counter on this. Let me tell you, no. If this is in a certain room, you got no chance for Symbiotes at all. And X-Men need to be a punch down around 1.1 million to handle a team with a 7 red star, Kestrel, a 7 red star, Pam. Volker, well, I think I didn't understand your questions. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the thing. Most of the guys seeing Secret Avengers, almost everyone says, alright, now get, but you miss Coulson, you miss Castrol on that. It's like bait. Bait for players that look for certain counters and then try to be as quick as possible and punch on it to get a decent amount of points for your, what is it called? The most useful player? I don't know. I don't play for the gold medal in the end. Why take Black Bolt off Inhumans was my question. Why to take him off from this? MVP, yes, thank you. Why you would take Black Bolt and Yo-Yo with this team? Because it draws Shadowland. Black Bolt on 7 red stars. This one is, and this one is also on 6 red stars, as I remember. Is very hard to counter, and when you use your Shadowland team on that fight, you can't use it on your warriors, for example. Yeah, a good or very hard to counter defense team is something with new warriors, warrior, Silver Surfer, Emma, stuff like that. And you use Shadowland on that team, it's an easy win. But if you use Shadowland on that team, you need a bigger counter for the other team. Why I don't want to put this one into defense right now is we are facing a lot of Dormammus, and Dormammu is no friend of Black Bolt because his passive to revive every tune once in each war Yeah, gets countered by his passive. Everyone he kills doesn't come back. Okay. Hopefully this was the question. I'm not pretty sure that I get you right. All right, we were at this team. We saw that one too, and here we go. Rex Kit 75. Show us this. I'm not sure why he just puts America Chavez at the left side. What I would have done in his on his side is I would have changed those bows so America Chavez stays in the back and pushing the speed of those two. What will happen? She goes off, gives tempo, he will ult, Black Bolt assists, after that Yo-Yo comes, Black Bolt assists. Really fun, that team. Yeah, that's a pretty solid counter defense team, and hard to counter too, but we will see more. Z, any one of you know Z? I think this guy is called Duatric, something like that. That's one of his, yeah, that's one of his defenses. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the best settings on ISO 8 on defense, and the team is very, very nice build. I don't know, 6 of 7, 6 of 7, 6 of 7, should be 6 of 7 too. She is the lowest one. Pretty awesome. That draws a hard counter. Yeah, well, I just show you what we are facing in wars. He's on your team. Then say hello or waves. He is on screen right now. He's got a pretty solid, decent team. Yeah, I put stuff together. All right, I think I posted a version of this today, and I got so much hatred about it. Because here, instead of Zemo, I got Vulture, and that's the better one with Vulture, because you need Zemo on the offense. But what you really want to do is having Sinister Six on war defense. Why? It's an easy to counter team, for sure. Yeah, you will counter it with several different counters, but you want to take a special counter, and that's X-Men or Symbiotes, and take it off your enemy's offense. And this is for nothing. Yeah, the team is carried all by Doc Ock, so you may have him there too. All right, makes it a little bit twisted in war, but he's not needed there. Put him in the offense and put their Vulture or Rhino. Just let there be Sinister Six. Yeah, I do enjoy this one. We see in every war, in every room, this team. Why? It's solid, it's cheap, it draws an attack. You have easy counters for that. You can go with what's it called? Fantron. Yeah. Just put Ultron here with this torch or with this, I don't know. It's drawing one attack, and it's a little bit more than shield on defense. It doesn't draw a high counter on that level, but if you're facing a Fantastic Four team with around, I'm not sure, maybe I had a screenshot on that, you're facing a team with 1.2 million. You say, okay, that's not fun at all, because who's got his Fantron team on that level? Not me, for sure, not me. Sark was throwing this at us. It's yeah, nice. All tunes are not used anywhere else, so the best thing you can do right now for defense is just take every tune that has solid amount of gear and T-Force and try to make it work as a team. Throw it in the defense and have a look. Sometimes the enemy will counter stuff like that with Black Order because they don't know what to throw at this team. Use all your teams, all your tunes. You need to save up wins in war. Every attack you want to do is meant to be a win. When you fight in war, you don't want to say, oh my god, I'm able to do a punch up around 300k. If you do this and lose, then you're nothing more than a jerk. When you took a fight on average level, so on 1 million versus 1 million, and just play it safe, making your attack count, you do the best job for your alliance. When it's needed to punch down with 1.2 million on a 500k team to clean up a room, just do it, don't wait. Communicate with your alliance and talk to the leaders or the war board. Yeah, get permission for doing this. There are several times in wars when we are playing, we are in Discord, chatting with us as active as possible at the beginning of the war and play safe fights. Don't make stupid punch-ups above 100k. And have a good, a solid communication and make sure everyone knows what to do or what to save counters for. After you clean the first room and you see they don't have Infinity Watch or I don't know, New Warriors and stuff like that on defense, you know you're able to save up some teams that you especially put back for those teams to counter. I hope my English is something between you understand me and you hope you understand me and not and don't understand anything at all. I'm very sorry because it would be much more easier for me to tell you what I think in German, but most of the community is speaking English, and I tried my very best to make myself understood. All right, next team. This one was such a punch in the face. Yeah, everyone knows, oh, there's this shitty team. What would you throw at it? You just win fights and use the right counters. It's not about punch apart. What would you throw about this team? I guess many of you think, all right, it's wave 1, we use X-Force. X-Force will clear this one. Tell you, it won't. This one was pretty shitty because every one of us saw yeah, you were able to throw Shadowland on any other defense team. Yeah, you can do this, but you won't save. You will always save up Shadowland for 3 kinds of teams. And this one, yeah, you may have a look on our war info sheet or use our war bot. You will find the right counter for it. But this one is not as easy to kill as you think. You know this guy. He's a German player. I choose this because it's from a Platinum 2 war. This is a very solid team on defense and a solid team on offense if you exchange her for magic. Alright, that sucks. Yeah. This one is very enjoyable as a counter too, because a teal gear Doom with, and you will realize it's a 5-star Doom, 5 red star Doom, paired with this tiny bitch. Yeah, that makes fun to use or to find the right counter for this. Yeah, but yeah. This one, Fate's Fury. Anyone knows this guy? You need to understand, if I think it's the world top 1 alliance for now, Legion on war. When they put stuff like this on their offense, it makes sense. Yeah. Yes, of course, it is much better the higher your TCPR is, but this one works too when you putting the team together in lower war tiers. The only thing I would have done, that's my opinion, maybe it's not the right, what is it said? The right, from left to right. The tunes are not ordered from left to right. The way he put it on defense, I think it is Captain America, it's Hulk, then it's Thor, then it's Minerva and Coulson. Yeah. Alright, you know this guy? GL the Beast. This one was one of the worst counters defense teams I ever saw, because Legion was throwing 3 or 4 of those teams against us, and we just one-shot it. Yeah. We did Eternals, we did Emma, we used Black Bolt and Yo-Yo, or Black Bolt and Falcon. It was so terrible easy to clean this that we were happy to win this war against Legion. By the way, thank you. Alright, and then we got... Is this the last team already? No. Alright, we have one solid counter. Most of you know it, but there is a little twist in it. You don't see you don't see Doom in there because it's Kestrel. Putting Kestrel on that team makes it much harder to counter. I don't know, Cyril is from, I don't know, Baby Yoda maybe? Beast Killer put, yeah, Black Order on defense. I think Black Order is a solid team for defense every war, because this draws a special counter in most of the cases. In the easiest one will be if you have a solid build Sinister 6, then you're able, with the right play, with the right skill and turn order, to counter Black Order. Yeah, Breeze shows us the basic Doom Hood. As I said before, the order from left to right is not that what the player put on in defense. I think here is the right order. You will see it's displayed on our war sheet. So most of the teams are displayed on our war sheet. If you ever seek a solid defense team, just take our war sheet, look at the left side. These are solid offenses. And when you look at the right side, you find the counter for it, or the team you like to counter with it. So you're able to decide, all right, I pick this one, then the enemy will took the one from the left side, then we take, we will make the list a little bit bigger, so you will more likely become able to select a defense with what you can draw certain counters, and make sure you have your counters ready for a certain amount of teams. I hope you enjoy the service. Sharkbait. Sharkbait was the first player we know that makes that puts this team on defense, and I must say this team sucks. This team is not fun at all. Why? You have America Chavez granting speed to, I think it was both Eternals. Then you have Shuri, which is granting energy to Doom. So what happens? Those go up, and then he goes up, and you didn't have a turn. It's all about America Chavez, and that's why she is only, what is this, year 12? Yeah. This team sucks, and this team draws a hard counter, and you need to make sure to have these tunes ready for that, and you can use another counter for the team. You would have used the counter you now use on this team for the other team. That's war. That's the only, there are only, I think, 5 teams that are safe to set. Yeah, you will have on defense a combination of new warriors. You will have on defense Heroes for Hire. You will have Web Warriors on defense. If possible, this fucking team. And is there anyone more? I don't know. Young Avengers. These 5 teams you would like to have on your defense, just to make sure you get the best of it. Alright, why aren't I able to... yeah. Alright, yeah. This one is a basic counter, a basic defense team. It's getting better the higher your Korath and your Ultimas are. You will find on our YouTube, I think, 10 fights against it. The greatest counter I've played against this team is around 210k, 250k. Yeah, this one is solid, and this one is where I put my Shadowland. But if you're looking for a good defense setup, you may have a look on our sheet, you may have a look on your roster, and then just put something together.